beautiful Librans, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for February 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I'll never ask you for your credit card details and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Librans, this is your February 2022 reading for singles looking for love. If you feel like you're in a twin flame connection, I will be doing a separate reading for your sign for that. Also, if you're not looking for love at all, I will be doing a career reading in the next couple of days for you also. So let us see what is happening here for you in the month of February. Now, of course, Mercury and Venus have now gone direct, which means there is a lot more free-flowing love available to discover, as it were. So let us see what is happening for you. Now, I'm going to get your overall energy, and then I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you to see who or what is coming your way. Okay, so just going to get the next set. So the first card there is the ship. Now that is your protagonist energy. I will be showing you these cards in a moment, but it suggests that there has been a bit of a tumultuous time when it comes to your emotions and when it comes to love. Now, thank you so much. We also have a message of concern there. Wow, that is quite an explosion of energy there. So let me just see what cards have come out. We've got House, we've got Great Fortune, Judication, Thief, Mature Man. We've also got Mature Woman as well here. So we do have a match. I mean, male or female, not a gender specific reading. So whatever or whoever you're into, it's about an energetic match of energies. Just so you're aware, I do not assign gender to my cards, even though the cards actually have those words on. So the protagonist energy here is the ship. So this is a difficult journey. You may feel emotionally a little bit uncertain at this time, especially since we've got the child card there, and it's number 18. Now, number 18 is the moon energy, so that's fears or illusions, or also can feel uncertain with your emotions. So you may be feeling very uncertain about your love life in general, wondering if you're ever going to find the love that you truly desire and deserve. Also, I feel like there's an energy here of, you know, you not imagining that you will be a certain age, whatever age you are, doesn't matter. Whether you're 98 years of age or whether you are 19 years of age. It's like I'm getting this energy that you didn't imagine you would be single or searching for love. I don't feel like you're searching per se, but I feel there's been a little bit of uncertainty when it comes to your love life in general. Okay, it's number 3, so I do feel like you are recognizing that you have a lot of potential, but sometimes you let fears or insecurities get in the way, and I feel like you're trying to work on that. Very interesting, because number 3 is the ship, of course, which in the Lenormand deck means journey. So I feel like you've been on a bit of a journey of discovery, but not just that, you've had a difficult journey when it comes to love. Now, there could be some childhood trauma here that you experienced. Maybe you witnessed guardians or parents separating when you were younger. It could have in some way influence the way that you feel about love and how secure you feel, because they're showing me a foundation that was a little bit rocky when it comes to love. Now, I'm not here to, you know, utter kind of psychobabble at you and things like that, but I have to acknowledge the energy if it comes up in the reading. We are going to a Celtic cross, which shows what is coming towards you or who is coming towards you, but they're just showing me here with that child energy that, you know, there could have been an uncertain foundation built when you were growing up that you may have embodied or allowed to in some way influence your choices in love. So if you gravitate towards people who are codependent or insecure, or you've got a pattern that ends up being toxic with you know, a partner, it doesn't matter who it's with, you may look back to childhood and see stuff that has been rooted in a childhood experience that you may be playing out. The universe wants you to be aware of that, okay? We all have difficult journeys. We all have moments of trauma, some more than others. So I'm not pointing you out, my beautiful Librans, but you may be looking back at that energy. Now, I'm also getting another energy here as well, that you've had a difficult journey in love. And if you're wanting to settle down and have a family, you may feel it's uncertain, or you may feel that time is running out in some way. Now, some of you also may have a child with somebody else, and you may be a little bit torn about getting into a new relationship, and you may be focused on your children, or on your building a, you know, a secure family unit. So I just feel this push and pull going on with this card, especially as you can see all the waves are like, they're huge waves there. It's engulfing energy when it comes to you thinking about your love life. Now, maybe you feel it's been a very difficult journey and you're trying to proceed no matter what. I would say you have to love yourself a little bit harder. I know a lot of people say that, but especially when we get the child card, we have to remember that even though we're in grown-ass bodies and we're paying bills and we're trying to navigate a pandemic and we're trying to navigate our way through difficult circumstances, we're still that little child inside that has goals, dreams, visions of what we thought we would be, visions of what we may still be. You know, just because we get to a certain age doesn't mean we stop dreaming. Okay, very important to remember that. Keep the vision alive. When you think about children and the way that they experience life, you know, they're all about imagination. If they believe that they are a fire truck, they are a fire truck in that moment. If they believe that they are an incredible lion walking through the jungle, they are the lion in that moment. So when do we stop believing? When do we stop dreaming? So I feel this is a very important message for you to keep, you know, don't give up on the journey just because it's been a difficult one. There is love coming on in towards you, but I do feel like there's some sort of insecurity or anxiety that is coming through here. Now, they're showing me it's been a challenge emotionally because you got the ship there and you could have got any card in the deck. And you got pretty much most cards in the other deck, but they're indicating with the anchor that emotionally you will be fulfilled. You will become grounded, okay? The anchor there, number 35, when you reduce it, 3 plus 5 is 8, the number of the self. So I feel like you are learning to know that you bring a lot to the table. I feel also your emotions, I feel like you're starting to honor your emotions. It's almost like you're very sensitive, and you may feel sometimes that's a blessing and a curse because you got incredible intuition, but at the same time you may feel those emotions rise up within you and swamp you or engulf you in some way. But because we have the anchor here, this is a bit more about stability. It's also about finding your place in the world, you know, being seen for who you truly are and being appreciated for all that you bring to the table. So I feel like this is about where you belong, okay? And I feel like you're actually, although this is a singles reading and you may be looking for love, I do feel like situations that you've experienced in the past, I don't know, I just get this feeling of sometimes always not feeling grounded or feeling like you don't belong 100% there. I don't know, there's a question mark. So I'm going to see what that is, but I'll pull a card on it. We've got number 14, message of concern. So because these two cards are showing up together, you may have been someone who, people who have like SOS sort of syndrome, I like to call it, you know, whenever they're in moments of intense high drama or there's something going wrong in their life, they come towards you to be fixed, or they come towards you, they gravitate towards you because they feel like you can prop them up. you're not an emotional crutch for everybody, my beautiful Librans. Even though you are so sensitive, you're caring, you're wonderful to be with, adventurous, and you're someone who likes to extend your love to others. Your purpose is not to fix people, okay? It's wonderful to be friends to everybody and give people benefits of the doubt whenever you feel like it is deserving. But if someone is returning to you in your world constantly, whenever things go wrong in their world, they're seeing you like the beacon of light in a storm. Okay, and I feel like this person may sometimes come back into your world and message you when things are not going well in your world. This may be someone from the past. Okay, now I'm just going to this person may be Sagittarian or Leo energy, because I'm feeling strong fire from their chart there. It doesn't mean their sun, moon, or rising in that chart. They could have placements very strongly in other areas of their chart. This person is very passionate but very chaotic. Okay, now this is a singles love reading, so I don't really want to dwell on this energy, but they may reach out to you in February. So let's have a look there, what we got going on. Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're someone who is very warm-hearted. Someone, and again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. You're a healer, okay? So I feel like you put other people's needs above your own sometimes at detriment to yourself. That's not just in love relationships. That's just in terms of people, okay? So your family members, whenever they need you, or your friends, whenever they need you, of course you're going to be there. You love them. And I feel like they love that about you as well. I do feel like most of them, the ones closest to you, would absolutely do the same in return for you, okay? But I just feel, now either there is someone you had a relationship with in the past, and you've either got children with this person, or you went to have children with this person, and maybe there was a miscarriage or something like that. They're just showing that up in the energetic sphere, so I'm going to mention it. I'm not medically trained to talk about those things, but it's showing up, so I'm just going to mention it. And they're indicating here that have compassion for yourself, love yourself fully. There's a lot of sort of difficult emotions that you're processing, and that it's time to release those and move forward, is what they're showing me here. I'm just going to the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, there's someone here who's very stubborn. They do not work when it comes to relationship. They expect you to do the legwork. Knight of Swords. I mean, you got two knights here to express this person's energy, and both of them are in the reverse. So this person, you may not be talking to this person at this time. This person tends to not take much action. They may come on in, showing you, sending you a message of how they miss you or they're thinking about you. It's because they need some sort of emotional leverage, okay? They want to absorb your light. So just be mindful of that. They're just showing me that there. This may be someone that was a difficult relationship to be in, and it may have really influenced the way you look at love going forward, because I feel a slight caution, okay? I mean, we've got another number 14 here. Okay, now number 14 is the Temperance card, which is a Sagittarian energy, but it is the Fox. So I feel like the Fox is saying that you are making some really good decisions in your world. You've processed a lot of emotions. You're sort of looking at fear and what's holding you back in love relationships, because we've all got some sort of blockage that we need to release in order to move forward. But the Fox represents being clever, okay, making true decisions. Also, the Fox is quite an independent soul. So I feel in a solitary energy, you've been navigating, I mean, you've not only been navigating a big old pandemic, you've been navigating, trying to pay bills, trying to look after your family, a lot of responsibility there. And I feel with this card, it's almost like you've learned to be self-sufficient and alone. It's not that you're comfortable with it, but I feel like you are someone who is deciding to let go a little bit more and open yourself up to finding a partner, okay? Because we've got two cards of rejuvenation here right next to it. So it's almost like a solitary entity. A fox is like, you do see some foxes sort of like playing with each other, as in like family of foxes and things like that. But, majority of sightings of foxes, they tend to be loners. They tend to be very independent. So I feel like you're deciding, and it is you that has the power. You are deciding that now that you've processed a lot of emotions, you're ready to open yourself up to love. Because we have the snake, it's number 7. Now the snake can mean that there are some sort of insecurities there. Maybe some trust issues. You've dealt with people in the past or a situation in the past where there's been some sort of betrayal or something you could not trust there, because the snake does sort of represent deception or lies or hidden knowledge. So but I feel like you're releasing that, because snakes tend to shed their skin, okay? Scorpio energy is represented by snakes, but also by that death cycle there with the scythe. So I do feel like an end of insecurities is occurring for you. You're shedding old habits, and you're shedding the past. You're rejuvenating yourself in order to be open to love. And number 10 is the, number 7 here is the Chariot. So that means you're overcoming any deception that you've experienced in the past, or any sort of hidden sort of lies or anything like that. You're overcoming insecurity. Number 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like there is a sudden change in your love relationships that ends you being a solitary entity. So I do feel like there is a partnership here for you, because these 3 cards together basically means solitary energy coming to an end. You are revitalizing your spirits, okay? The Scythe is a quick change. So just so you're aware there, there is a hasty ending of singlehood, as it were, and I feel like there is a turn in your relationships. Now, this is the one to unpick. I'm going to leave those 2 there, but we have House. So you may be focusing on your career, focusing on building a wonderful home life, a sanctuary there, and you can see it's a gated property for security. So I feel during your downtime, searching for stability and trying to work out where you fit in the world. Some of you are actually wanting to buy a new home or relocate, or you're saving for a home. I feel like there's been a major awakening here for you, and I feel like you are now more secure in your emotions. You've gone through a difficult period. Okay, we've also got number 26, which is Great Fortune. So number 26, when you reduce it, is 8. 2 plus 6 is 8. Again, that's the number of the self. That is the Strength card. And that is reminding you that you bring a lot to the table. You are a gift in itself to anyone who would date you or settle down with you. So I feel like you are recognizing that actually you are a beautiful soul, both inside and out, and you deserve to be loved. Also, I feel like you're focusing on your finances. In the near future, this is the future position, the outcome position, there is a lot of financial reward. So I feel like you're bossing up in your world, and I feel like that there is a lot of good karma coming your way. Now we've got number 30. So this is adjudication. So you may be weighing up an old past relationship, judging it. Now, also when we get adjudication, this can talk about the judgment energy. So the judgment card tends to mean someone wanting a second chance. Okay, but you may give that person 8 chances, 20 chances already. So you get to decide. We all have free will, but they are indicating that there is a situation from your past that is being judged by karma. And I feel like the person who may have caused insecurity or may have made you feel low self-esteem or lack of confidence, or someone who avoided their feelings, is getting their karma if they treated you in a very negative way. Okay, but I feel like in February, you may think to a past relationship and be weighing things up, like, why did that not work? What kind of cycle was I in when I met that person? We tend to match the vibrations of the person we meet. So if we feel low vibe about ourselves, we feel insecure, we feel negative, we feel codependent, and we don't feel loved, we have self-loathing for ourselves. They're all the things that we put on our own cup, and we extend that cup to give it to another person. We are vibrating at that frequency. So that is the sort of person you're going to attract, and you're going to drink from their cup too. So there's going to be a lot of projected energy and a lot of sort of, it's not going to be the love that you're hoping to achieve. That's what I'm feeling there. Now, again, we've got Thief. Okay, it is next to adjudication. So if in the past you caught somebody doing something, okay, I'm going to pull a quick card on it, just like I'm going to pull a card for the message of concern. I feel like this is the same energy. Someone wasted your time, and it's number 24. When you reduce it, 2 plus 4 is 6. So that is a Lover's card energy. I do feel there is someone here that you may have felt was a soulmate many, many years ago. And I feel like you're awakened to this person, how they dangle a carrot or they waste your time in some way. This person tends to come on in and out. And I said that this is a sort of person who values you being an emotional crutch, being there for them to give them an ego boost. basically. They enjoy your company, but this person is not ready to settle down, okay? So I just get this energy this person was a thief of time, and you may be worried about that because you may feel that you wasted your time in a place, or everything that happens is for a reason. Even the person who treats us horrifically, we were meant to experience that, which is really unfortunate, because we're meant to learn about healthy boundaries and strong self-esteem to stop people from, having bad behavior. We teach people how to treat us by how we treat ourselves. Okay, so if, for example, you let someone away with something once and you didn't like it, but you still let them away with it, you've taught them they can do it again. Okay, because you've allowed them to just slide under the radar. If you allow them to do it twice, then we're getting into difficult territory. So you know the drill yourself, but I feel like there's someone here who did waste your time and has made you feel a little bit insecure. That's all about to change, okay? Now, they were just showing me, because I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading, they were showing me someone looking in the mirror as I was reading there. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everybody, of course. If it doesn't resonate for you in the physical moment of listening to this reading, it can mean that you're looking at your reflection. And some of you are worried about getting older, is what I feel. There's nothing to worry about getting older, okay? You're not starting from the beginning in a relationship. You're starting from experience. And, I just feel that you're radiating beauty both inside and out. Now, we do have an energetic match, okay? So I do feel like there's someone who is a similar age as you, bar 2 or 3 years, coming on in, and we have an energetic match here, okay? As you can see, the mature woman is blossoming. Okay, blossoming, radiating. Again, I don't assign gender to the reading, but I feel like you're going to have a choice when it comes to love, because again, it's number 6. Number 6 is the Lover's card. So I feel that is, the Lover's card used to be called a choice card. So I do feel like you are going to have a choice when it comes to love. And we've got the mature man, someone who is well-traveled is what I'm feeling, someone who is, very knowledgeable, also someone who is now searching for the one, because they're really highlighting this person's hand that is out with a finger, suggesting this person's only focused on the one. And I feel like this person will be focused only on you when they meet you. Also, it's number 5, which is the Hierophant card, which is the marriage card. Okay, so I feel there is someone coming on into your energetic sphere, whether you're male or female. I feel like this person is also looking to settle down into a high-level commitment relationship. It doesn't mean marriage if you don't want it to mean marriage. It means whatever it is that you want. But I feel like there is someone who is mature enough to take a relationship seriously, not play games, and they're coming towards you. Oh no, they said they don't want me to go on yet until I clarify the cards, so I will. Can you please clarify the message of concern? Thank you so much. 4 of Wands here. Okay, so 4 of Wands is someone wanting to reunite with you in some way. This could be someone who you may have separated from. Maybe you got into a very deep relationship, a high level commitment with this person in the past. Maybe you got to engagement stage, but it didn't work out, or you moved in with each other and it didn't work out in some way. Yeah, this person tends to bring a lot of drama. They're going through some difficult period. I would be mindful to check the details on this person. Can you show me if there's someone else involved here? They're feeling a little bit stuck. This person's quite chaotic in their energy, but they may have someone else in their mind. Oh no, if they were with someone else, they've finished that cycle with that person. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands in the reverse. This person's a little bit angry, a little bit frustrated. We got the Knight of Wands here as well. So this person's very chaotic. They're very sexually impulsive, but I feel like this person is thinking about settling down, but they're just feeling a little bit stuck in their rut right now. So they're thinking back to you and the days that they were with you. Can you please clarify an intention? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. They don't want to run anymore. The 7 of Swords in the reverse. Also, you may have caught them doing something in the past, whether that was wasting your time, whether that was, I read a quote the other day, and I'm probably going to, this is from me, not from Spirit, just so you're aware. I'm probably going to butcher this quote because I'm just trying to remember it. When I'm scrying, I'm using a different part of my mindset, so it's difficult to merge the two. But the quote was, oh my gosh, now I've forgotten the quote. Basically, it was about a person who runs away from their feelings, runs away from a relationship. They're not actually running away from you per se. They're running away not only from their own feelings of low self-worth, but they're running away from the fact that you have set the bar, a level that you expect in a love relationship, and they feel they cannot change aspects within themselves to meet that level. So therefore they take somebody else, or they leave you to go to someone else who have lesser values or lesser morals. Now, it's not really a quote because I've just butchered it. I can't remember it. So I'll leave it like that. But they're indicating here that with that Seven of Swords in reverse, this person who either ghosted the connection or ran away, or avoided their feelings, was not completely honest with you, perhaps maybe even about somebody else, because it keeps showing up in your reading. They're indicating this person is coming towards you to talk. Now, they may be having some sort of drama in their world and they want to reach out. So just be mindful of that. Now, let me just clarify the final position. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. After a disappointment, you got two aces back to back. After a disappointment with somebody, there is going to be a love offer coming on in. So I do feel like you have a choice. There's two aces here. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse feels you've been let down. You don't feel like investing in love with the person from the past because they've not invested in you from the get-go. It's not as easy as that. It's a very, very complex situation with that person, but I feel you're stepping away from that energy and into another offer elsewhere. The Ace of Cups, I don't know if you're on my, what do you call that platform again? TikTok. I did a card of the day and it came out Ace of Cups, which is perfect for the month of February because I feel that is a card that is represented by, February because of Valentine's Day, etc., even though it's a little bit commercialized. But the Ace of Cups indicates the universe is coming on in to offer you something greater, something more emotionally fulfilling. This is a kindred spirit coming on in here for you. I feel like there's infinite possibilities available to sort of bring your love dreams to life, and you're being guided to meet the person that you're meant to be with. But yes, you may have felt a little bit like it's not going to happen for you, or you feel what's the point in investing in love when it really never truly invests in you in the same way. So we've got an energetic match here coming, so let's see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? Now, the first deck I was using was the Lenormand deck by Lamucci Design. Second, you got another Ace of Cups. You cannot write this. You see me shuffle, Spirit give you exactly the same card you're meant to get, and we got an Ace of Cups, okay? So this is the heart of the matter. There is new love coming on in here for you. Aces tend to be new beginnings, new love beginnings, okay? So what is crossing you? We've got the Princess of Pentacles, okay? So basically the Princess of Pentacles is the equivalent of the Knight of Pentacles. It's been a slow-moving process, but there is someone who's loyal coming towards you. You've dealt with someone in the past who did not invest, who was very, very stubborn. Just to let you know, also, I'm only reading the uprights in this deck. It's a beautiful deck there, the Starman Tarot by David de Angelis, okay? What is below you? Six of Wands. I'm going to get all your cards before I read them. We've got an Ace of Wands in the past. That is literally three aces in your reading. One of them was in the reverse, so let's not count that. That's two aces in your reading. We've got the Seven of Pentacles here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? We've got the Eight of Pentacles. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? So we got the Four of Pentacles. That's about stability, wanting longevity in a relationship. We've got the Three of Wands. So there are opportunities coming towards you. So if you felt like there's nobody about, you got another ace. I kid you not. You have three aces in your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. If you thought you had bad luck, a run of bad luck in love, you're about to have a major breakthrough. And we got Justice. That is your final card. That is you, Libra. The Justice card is the Libran card, and it is about balance, harmony, and getting the love that you truly deserve and desire. But it's not all celebrations right now, because we do have an Eight of Pentacles, which is in the near future, which can mean that you are focusing on yourself at this time. So let's have a look and see what's coming through for you. The heart of the matter, you're looking for love, a pure love, a love that sort of revitalizes your spirit. Also, you may be feeling, some of you may be thinking about fertility when it comes to love as well, wanting to build a family. So I do feel like you're looking at your possibilities to bring your dreams of love to life. Also, the Ace of Cups tends to mean new beginnings. This is a relationship that's coming on in from the universe that is divinely guided and will bring a higher level of commitment with it. Aces of Cups tends to mean proposals of marriage, or a relationship that is so comfortable and so peaceful that you just know you've met your life partner. Okay, so I do feel like there is something that is very healthy coming on in for you. Now, because we've got the Ace of Cups at the very, very beginning in the heart of the matter, I do feel like you are trying to work very hard on a goal or a dream, a personal goal. Okay, I do feel like that may be connected in some way, okay, to where you meet this person. What is crossing you? We've got the Princess of Pentacles. Now, this is the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you may have been really focused on your work. You may have been focused on building a stable foundation. I feel like you've been patiently sort of working away at your goals and dreams, being very headstrong, very determined to succeed. And you may feel that the only thing that you can focus on right now that is actually starting to broaden your possibilities, your potential, and your prosperity is working on a goal or dream, building your finances. Also, as you can see, we've got, she tends to be, even though it's a Knight of Pentacles energy, she tends to be pregnant there, so expectancy. So I do feel like you're expecting someone who is loyal, reliable, someone you can trust. I mean, who wouldn't want to be with someone like that, of course? But I feel you've been met in the past with a previous situation where you've had a very stubborn person, or someone who did not really pull their legwork. Is that what I want to say? Pull their weight in a relationship. Someone who may have just coasted, expected you to do a lot of the over-giving in a relationship. That's all about to change. But I feel like you've waited a long time for love, and that has been what is crossing you. You may have felt you've waited so long that it's just not coming, and you may wonder if it's even worth investing in love anymore, because I feel a little bit that you've had some confusion or a real test of faith when it comes to love. But that is all about to change. Now, what is below you? We have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is about success, but it's also about stepping into the limelight. So if you tend to be someone who is a homebody, for example, you may want to get out there and peacock yourself a little bit more, because they're showing me that you're brimming with potential. You're being raised up. People are looking at you. You're turning heads, especially in the month of February. But sometimes, my beautiful Librans, you have a lot of humility, so you don't see people sort of glancing out of the side of their eye, giving you a little look that's like, ooh, hi. You don't see those people, or you often, if you see someone, you're like, oh, they're looking at me? Is that for me? They are looking at you, okay? So I feel that in the month of February in particular, you're really going to stand out from the crowd. You're actually emanating a lot of positive energy, a lot of confidence, and I do feel like there's some really good news on the personal front coming on in here for you that gives you like a little quick step, okay? Now, the Six of Wands also is, as you can see, this figure is walking through this path, and everybody's putting their hand up. So I do feel like you're going to have a lot of opportunity coming your way in February to talk to new people. But again, this kind of reminds you that there needs to be some sort of action, because wands are about action, okay? So for example, if you're a homebody, you may want to put yourself on a dating app or a dating website or something like that. If you don't like the idea of that, then you may put yourself in a position in the community where you attend an event, for example, or you put yourself on a course of learning something about a hobby that you enjoy, because we see the Eight of Pentacles here, which is about learning. So I do feel like you may meet this person at some sort of course or some sort of event that you have booked to learn more about something that you're passionate about. You stand out from the crowd. This person is going to notice you straight away, okay? Straight away. I mean, it's going to be very passionate, of course. This is in the past position. So I feel like you're finding the motivation, the drive to actually want to start again, have a new start. This may also have been a new project that came in that really inspired you, or gave you a desire to create. Some of you may want to get back in touch with a hobby that you had, learning guitar or painting or something like that, and be like, you know what, I'm going to learn extra skills. So you may have put yourself out there on a course. I feel like you're going to meet someone who vibes at the same frequency as you in terms of a hobby that you have, okay? Now, right now, they're just showing me an elephant. There's no elephant in this card. No, I'm scrying, so they just showed me an elephant here. I'm just wondering if there's an elephant in the card. There isn't. So either you're looking currently at an elephant, or you just watched an elephant documentary, or elephant is important to you in some way, or you meet this new person at a place where there is an elephant logo, or you could see a billboard that has an elephant on it in February and be like, oh, and then you meet somebody new just after. It's a signifier sign from spirit, okay? I mean, you may even meet someone if you like tattoos, for example. This person may have a tattoo of an elephant, okay? Now, they just gave me a name. I'm not sure if it's relevant or if it's connected, but the name that they gave me was Joshua. Joshua, okay? So either your name is Joshua, or you're about to meet someone called Joshua, or someone called Joshua that may be a friend of yours introduces you to somebody new, or if you're going on a course, for example, maybe the course is the person who's taking the course is called Joshua, and you know, you're just in the vicinity. For some reason, it seems to be connecting. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. I mean, it could even be a past person returning, okay? And I'm holding the card. I mean, this is the chemistry card, so I feel there's a lot of chemistry here, a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of joie de vivre. But from your sort of angle, I feel like you're finding your motivation to find love again. You're finding, it's almost like you may have felt like your libido was on pause or in the past, but now I feel like you're getting revitalized and revamped again. What is above you? We've got the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is about finding a new strategy, finding a different way to move through a situation. So if, for example, every avenue that you've tried so far to put yourself in a situation to find love, if it has not worked, I feel like you're going to find another strategy. It's not about being calculating or anything like that. It's about doing yourself a favor and saying, well, you know what, I've been going to this bar for years and there's just nobody in there. It's just the same people. Well, yeah, if it's a bar that's local, it's going to be the same people. You may be waiting for years before one person that's out of town drops on in, and it could be the one. But, I feel like it's about finding a different alternative. So if you love art, for example, go and, go to a museum. So I feel like you are actually finding a different way to progress in terms of meeting love. Also, the Seven of Pentacles tends to be about patience. You've waited a long time, but it is worth it. Do not give up. They really want you to be aware of where you put your attention, where you put your focus, because if you're focusing all the time on your career, on your finances, that is the thing that will flourish. That is the thing that will grow. If you do not have balance, which you've got the Justice card there, which is about balance, harmony, and you've got number 14 twice, again, is a card of temperance, balance, and patience. If you do not balance your energy, then you will focus on one thing only. And if it's finances, for example, finances cannot run their fingers through your hair at night, or cannot cozy up to you at night. Whilst it's wonderful to have stability, you may be looking for other things, okay? As you can see, this person is really focused on one area. They're shining their light like a sunbeam onto a flower that is growing, and the tears as well. Okay, and over here, the money is there. The money's just taking care of itself. So I feel like leave yourself a little bit of time to focus on finding love. It is an act of self-care. Okay, I know when people say, oh yeah, get self-care routines and everything, everybody reaches for the bubble bath or the bath bomb and they put it in, they're like, nice little book, and they're like, self-care. And then they forget about themselves for months, and then they come back again and go, let's run that bath again for some self-care. It is something that is continuous. It is something that's not just a bath. It's about shifting the way that you talk to yourself, any negative self-talk. It's about finding your confidence. It's about really looking in that Pandora's box of emotions to process them so that you can elevate and remove all negativity or blockages from your path. It's more than just having a bath, okay? So I feel that you are just needing to find, even if it's half an hour of your time, and I know we're all very, very busy, just some time to actually focus on opening yourself up to meeting somebody new. Now I'm going to pull a card on that one in particular, because we got the Seven of Pentacles and then it goes to the Eight of Pentacles. So it's almost like I feel like you're opening yourself up to some learning. Oh, well, we've got that person returning from the past, that's for sure. Yeah, this person wants to talk. Okay, now the Seven of Pentacles, when I get these cards crossing it, it can mean that there is someone in your energetic sphere who wants to save a relationship, because the Seven of Pentacles can be about saving. Can we save this? And we've got a Six of Cups there in the reverse, which tells me that there is someone that you know already. They're being very nostalgic. They're longing, yearning to be in your arms, and they may have been triggered. They may have triggered like a memory or something, and they want to reach out. They want to talk to you. I feel like this person's going to reach out and tell you. It's almost like, remember that time that we ate popcorn and then threw popcorn wherever, and it's not going to be about popcorn, obviously. I mean, it may do, but I feel like they're going to come in and message you with, like, remember that time. It's almost like it's still a bit of a lack of accountability. You haven't heard from them in ages, and you're like, where you been for like 2-3 years? And all of a sudden you come in with, remember that time? Are you kidding me? So I just feel like there is someone from your past reaching out. Eight of Swords in the reverse. I mean, Eight of Swords in reverse basically means escape this or liberate yourself from this, free yourself up from this ghost of the past, okay? But of course, think before you act, because the King of Swords is about someone being very intellectual about it. I feel like you're being aloof about it. You're trying to remove your emotions, but you may think about this before you decide to walk away from this person from the past, okay? I do feel like this person wants to talk, but I just feel like there's not I feel like you're going to notice there's not as much emotion from your side for this person as there has been in the past. I feel like you're really disconnecting. You're being very logical with this person, okay? I feel like you're trying to use your intellect over passion. You don't want passion to get in the way of this, because we all know what happens when an ex comes and there's a lot of chemistry. Sometimes we, get tempted. So can you show me the Seven of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles before I move on? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. A new option coming on in, okay? So with the Four of Cups in the reverse, this indicates that there is a new direction opening up to you. There is a new option that's more emotionally fulfilling for you, okay? So they gave me this sentence a couple of days ago, or maybe even a week ago or something, for maybe another sign, but what they're indicating is, and I'll just give you exactly what they're giving me in the water, don't drink poison just because you're thirsty. Okay, we all have that opportunity, especially if we've dealt with a very toxic scenario of an ex in the past. Just because there's nothing else going on at the minute with anybody else doesn't mean you have to be tempted to go back and drink from that cup, okay? So just be mindful of that. There is someone new coming on in. We have an Eight of Pentacles here. Eight of Pentacles is in the near future. So I feel like there is some sort of either apprenticeship or some sort of new craft or skill that you're opening yourself up to achieve or look at, or you're curious about. This is about enjoying your work as well. So I feel like you're focusing on multitasking, doing quite a lot of things. I feel like everything is slotting into place once you focus on yourself. 8 is the number of self. So it's almost like a watch pot. It never boils. But when you take your attention off the fact that you're looking for a love relationship and you focus on yourself, and 9 times out of 10, most of my friends are like, you know what? I don't want love. I've fed up. I've had enough. I'm not going to open myself up to that because I've been hurt or whatever. I'm just going to do me. And then they start on a journey of discovery about themselves, and all of a sudden they meet someone and they fall in love. So, it's about focusing on yourself, and everything is going to slot into place. Now, I do feel like you are going to be talking to somebody new in February, okay? But we'll get to that in a moment. We've got the Four of Pentacles. So right now, this is your advice to yourself. Build a solid foundation for yourself. Think about stability. Think about who you are, what you want, and work from there. This is about a desire for longevity. So I feel like you're getting yourself into a position of stability, focusing on your finances for the long term. Some of you may be wanting to buy a home or save for a home. This is about where you belong and anchoring yourself with those emotions. So I feel like you're in a really good space where you are focusing on building a solid foundation. Also, there's like a goal or a dream here. There may be they're just giving me some sort of award that you may be going for, or something within your workspace. They're showing me like either a promotion or some sort of good news where you're recognized for a job well done. You're rewarded for it. They're indicating that that is a significant change in your world that will then show you that the next part of your journey, love comes on in. New love comes on in, okay? So if there's some sort of recognition, even if it's like an email from your boss, like you did a really good job, you're going to be employee of the month, or actually there's a promotion going, we'd love you to take the opportunity, there's a little bit of money involved in it too, are you up for it? I feel like it's a signifier. For those of you who are working for yourself, I feel like it's some sort of other good news that sees you elevate, that actually makes you just feel really good, like you've got a spring in your step. And I feel like there's a change then in your love relationships. Now, the external circumstances is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands means an expansion of opportunity. Okay, it also means achievement. So whenever you get this card, it is an indicator that you're on the right path to getting what you want, whatever is in harmony with your heart's desire. So you're making some really good choices for yourself. Trust yourself. If you intuitively feel like you want to, attend an event, or it could even be a work event here. Just because it's a work event doesn't mean it has to be someone you work with, but I feel like they have a similar hobby to you. And this person may be from another country or be from a different background than you, because they just showed me a stamp, an international stamp that you would put on a letter, okay? So please take it as it resonates. I mean, you may literally be putting a stamp on an envelope to send it somewhere overseas. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. But whenever I get a stamp on its own, it tends to mean someone could be from a different background than you. They're very attractive, this person. They're just giving me the energy of like, oh gosh, this person, there's something about this person's eyes. They are so dreamy, so dreamy. Or get lost in this person's eyes. But anyway, this person's also an adventurer, a lot of fire in their chart. Again, I'm picking up Sagittarius, Leo energy, but also could be, they could also have a little bit of Aries and a little bit of Taurus I'm picking up too. Now we've got an Ace of Swords. Okay, Ace of Swords is a hope and a fear. So the Ace of Swords means, having a breakthrough. You hope to have a breakthrough in love relationships, to get some good karma when it comes to love. And I do feel like you are having that. But you can't, it all starts with an epiphany. The Ace of Swords tends to mean some sort of triumphant breakthrough or success, an epiphany, because the swords rule the mind, the intellect. So I feel like you are doing things differently. You're thinking in a different way. You're honoring yourself more. You're recognizing that you bring a lot more to the table. You're recognizing that you are all that, and you should peacock yourself. Because if you don't talk yourself up, if you don't get yourself out there, no one's going to find that wonderful jewel that you are, my beautiful Librans. And especially if you feel like you've wasted time with another person in the past, I feel like confidence is the only thing that we can truly have as humans, where we're like, you know what? I'm comfortable with myself. It's not about being arrogant. It's about going, okay, I got this body. I came in this vehicle to this earth. I got this personality. Let's make the most of it. Let's get out there. Let's enjoy it, So I do feel you're going to have some sort of dramatic sort of breakthrough, and you're going to be talking to somebody new. Now, also with this card in this position, it can, again, talk about, a fear of dishonesty, or someone making a bad judgment where you cannot trust someone. So there may be some sort of trust issues that still affect the way that you deal with opening yourself up to love and vulnerability. I mean, it can be a blockage, but I feel that you are going to move through this, okay, because you've done a lot of processing of your emotions. And the outcome position is the Justice card. So you're getting justice for yourself. It is number 11, okay, which is about being on the right path, the soul path. But also 1111 tends to be about meeting your soulmate. So when we got the Justice card, this is about you weighing up your options and finding a solution. So I do believe you do have options. I do feel there is someone in your energetic sphere from the past who thinks about you a lot, and they may surprise you in February by reaching out. But there is an indication here with the Justice card that you may have a head over heart moment. Okay, now the choices you make in this moment when you meet somebody new will actually have a cause and effect about your future. Remember, time is fluid, okay? We can be on course for one thing, and then we can make a decision. We do have free will, and we can change the course to another thing. So it doesn't mean that you're not going to achieve your goal or your dream that you want to, but sometimes we actually have detours for our highest good. Now I'm just going to pull a quick card on that Justice card for you. Thank you so much, Spirit God, because I feel like you're getting the love relationships that you truly deserve and desire. Yeah. So the Four of Swords, I love this. The Four of Swords in the reverse says, if you've been a homebody, if you've been all by yourself, resting, you've been, doing the meditation, and you've been feeling pretty burnt out, I feel like now you're ready to act. This card says, get ready for action, okay? Come out of a comfort zone. I know it's easier said than done, but they are indicating that if you are at home, unless you're online, doing online dating, then you're not going to meet the person of your dreams by just sitting there doing nothing, okay? Yes, fate will put someone in your path, but you got to meet them halfway, okay? And they're indicating, get ready for fate and fortune to intervene. The Wheel of Fortune says, fate is turning in your favor. This is a lucky, like all of a sudden meeting someone out of the blue. This is good karma. This is about you meeting your destiny. So I do feel like you are going to meet somebody. You're going to be talking to somebody new in February. And I feel like everything will slot into place after that, okay? I'm just going to get a final card to close the reading for you. Any mantras they want you to be aware of. Okay, it's number 18, which is the first card you got there, number 18, well, the first set of cards, and it's I am blessed. So I am blessed there, very important. Remember gratitude at all times with the universe. The more you think about, the more you bring about. So also, I'm connected. Now it's number 35, so you also got a 35 there as well, which is the anchor. So I feel number 8 is important to you as well. You are connected. You're connected already to the person you're meant to be with. This is your soulmate. You have a connection with this person. It's about raising your vibrations so that you both meet and match each other. Now they're actually showing me a bank. So either you work at a bank, or you go to a bank, or there is some sort of event that is being held by a bank. I'm not really sure if banks hold events or anything like that. They're showing me a bank. Now banks are about security. They're about things that are worth investing in long term, depending on your feelings towards banks and things. But I feel like this is about long-term security. I feel like this is something that's going to bring a lot of investment and a lot of good fortune into your world. And I mean, there may be a connection to do with a bank if you work in a bank as well. So they're just showing me someone who is writing with a pen or a pencil that just put it down. Either to listen to me because they heard the word bank, or they just were writing something and then they just put the pen down like that. Like your attention has been caught. If that's you, there's something in this message for you, okay? So they're indicating that. Now, instead of giving you a trinket, I'm going to give you a heart, okay? Now, I've always been digging deeper there, so let me just take this one and see. Yeah, let's see what it says for you. It says, the one you love is closer than you think. Okay, the one you love is closer than you think. I hope you can see that. It's really tiny. I'm not really sure. The one you love is closer than you think. Okay, so not too far away. I feel like you will be talking to someone new, but of course there is someone reaching out from a past situation. They're definitely energetically thinking about you. I do feel like they're going to reach out and say, remember that time, or remember when, and you'll be like, yeah, I do, but goodbye now. I'm not sure, but that's what I feel, okay, is happening here. I feel like you've gone to the end of that cycle. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If you'd like to be given the chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is write this sentence in the comments box below. I am loved. My guides wanted you to write that sentence and remember it, okay? Because not only do you have people around you on earth that love you and appreciate you and respect you, there's a lot of people who love you in spirit as well. They walk by your side. You are not alone. You have a long line of people supporting your journey and guiding you. So listen to your heart. It will never lead you astray because they are whispering and helping you and sending signs, okay? Now, right now, they're showing me a spotted feather. Spotted feather. That's quite unique. Okay, a spotted feather. So if you just found a spotted feather, or you find one, especially in February, or you found one just recently, then there's something in this message for you. It was a sign that things are getting easier, okay? It's also a sign to have a bit more fun, because polka dots and spots and things like that in tarot tend to mean to have fun or be a bit more lighthearted, okay? Easier said than done. I know we're going through a major pandemic, but of course, whenever there are bad times, we need to find the pockets of happiness, the pockets of faith and light, because we can be overcome with fear. It's too easy. That will keep us down. It will keep us in a position of low self-worth, and it will not empower us. So remember, even in the darkness, there is light. And if you can't find it, that means you are the light. Okay, so keep shining. I know it's difficult, but we're all here on a mission. So to fight the darkness, let's put it that way. So let's leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Librans. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. And I will gravitate towards one lucky subscriber for the competition on the 28th of February. My guides will actually give me the person's name on that date. I will not know who wins it until that date, okay? So thank you so much, and love and light.